Hello everyone, this is just going to be a quick update on the Irelia runes for patch 8.24. I do not think they'll be changing because I didn't really notice any big changes in the runes themselves, so let's begin. For the most recommended page, honestly, would be this page right here, and the reason for that is I believe that it's really nice to have the Time Warp Tonic right now. A lot of people seem to misunderstand what it does now. What it makes you do is it makes you use about half of your potion instantly. So that's like an instant HP increase from your potion. So that means, like, let's say I pop my corrupting potion while I'm in an all-in, I suddenly consume half of it instantly, which is, I think it's really, really strong when you're all-inning somebody or trying to get out of like a turret dive or something like that, because that instant HP might make the difference. I think it's really good in like a 1v1 scenario. And you also still get 5% movement speed while you're running the Corrupting Potion charge. And obviously, free boots because, you know, you can't go wrong with free boots. And it also gives you 10 more MS than normal, which kind of helps you out a lot. I know people meme the 5 MS nerf, but Irelia is a fucking slug and you need all the movement speed that you can get. And the difference between this page and the Domination page is that the Domination page, although it's really strong in lane and it scales really well, it scales much better than this page. The problem with it is that you actually need to like get kills going or assists going so that you can stack up your Ravenous Hunter and start healing a lot. And the secret is the Tiamat. When you're running Ravenous Hunter, people like tell me, oh, it doesn't work on the Q. Yeah, I know that. The point is it works on your Tiamat. That's where you get the massive healing. Because it's AoE, the active works off of it, and the Conqueror also procs on Ravenous Hunter. So if you want to go for a more snowbally page, then I recommend running the Domination page, and that page is pretty much this page. So feel free to use one or the other. And obviously there's still the sorcery choice, which I do not really like that much because although it's really, really good outside of lane, I feel like in lane it's a lot weaker. So I do recommend running Inspiration or Domination, and Resolve doesn't really give you that great of values. Bone Plating is pretty good, but most people play around it, and you're going to have to take Demolish or Overgrowth, which are not that great of runes right now. One thing that you can definitely adjust, if you don't want to run the same setup as me, you can also go double adaptive. The reason why you want to go like double adaptive sometimes, or not sometimes, but if you prefer it, is because you get more values out of 6 AD than you do from 10% attack speed or 9% attack speed. I don't know what it was. But yeah, this is actually 6 AD, so you know it's 10 AP but 6 AD, so it's worth more than the attack speed. But I personally cancel a lot of auto attacks without the attack speed, so that's why I usually don't run double adaptive. You could also run Lifesteal, sorry, Bloodline, or you could run Tenacity. But I personally just prefer Alacrity because, like I said, I have some issues with the attack speed. And yeah, you know, like the precision tree is pretty standard. Conqueror is really good because it gives you mixed damage. Triumph allows you to snowball and take some risky dives, and it's also really strong in team fights. Alacrity, as I said, I just prefer it. You could go Last Stand instead of Coup de Grace, but like I said, Coup de Grace is usually better later into the game because of Irelia's bursty nature. Like a triple Q will instantly probably bring them under 40% and helps you finish them off. And you also get AD for takedowns. So I do recommend this page. And if you want like a more snowbally page, then I recommend running Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter. This page is also a lot easier to use for sustain and harder lanes. So you could even run it into harder lanes. Like, maybe you can run this into bruiser matchups, and you can run this into, like, easier matchups, like range matchups. Sorry, not the Cosmic Insight, the Time Warp Tonic. Like, into range matchups and stuff that's normally easy for Irelia. Or matchups where the movement speed is important, like versus Singed, movement speed is everything. Versus Darius, movement speed is everything. Let's say I'm against Renekton, maybe I want the sustain instead of the movement speed. But like I said, even then, the nice thing about the Inspiration secondary is that it allows you to consume a portion of your Corrupting Potion instantly, which can make the difference in an all-in or when you're running away or whatnot. It's also pretty good for roaming early. Like I said, you do get 10 MS from Magical Footwear, and you do have the tonic to get another 5%, so it makes you actually pretty fast. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now, guys. That's basically the rune I would suggest. This is the page, and like I said, if you want like something that snowballs harder, then you probably want to go something like this. And the secret of this page is literally in the Tiamat. Your Q doesn't work off of Ravenous Hunter, but your TML does. That's the secret. That's where your healing is. Anyway, apart from that, I'm just gonna update you guys. I'm gonna try to stream. I've been streaming like every day except the day before because it was my girlfriend's birthday and we were out the whole day pretty much. And if you're wondering why I started using clickbait titles, it's because my channel will die if I don't. And not only that, but I haven't really changed the content of the videos or anything like that, and I don't really like clickbait. It's more like saying what's in the video in the thumbnail instead of having like Irelia versus Riven. It's more like Irelia absolutely destroys Riven. And you know, I've done like 2 of those already, and I just look at the views and I'm like, what the fuck? Why did I not start doing this sooner? So I hope you can understand. I'm still gonna do educational content and content like this, so nothing will change. And also, if you guys want to join my quarterback team, feel free to do so. I'll have a link in the description. Basically, what quarterback is you download an app and you complete challenges, and for completing the challenges, you pretty much just get skin discounts and free skins even. And you also get to compete with me. You can be a part of my Ionian Guard if you want. And that's all I have to say for this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.